I'm the Cooler Runner, and today I have an interesting video. So, over the summer I had gone through a run in the Badlands, and there's of course a lot of stones everywhere. And while I was running on one particular run, I had stumbled across this suspiciously perfect stone. So what this stone is it just happened to come out of the ground like this. And what is significant about this stone is that it is perfectly shaped for an axe. So if you look at this large edge here, it has a coincidentally quite a perfect blade edge for a stone axe, and it also has a smaller end over here. This is good for two reasons. One, it's good for a hand axe. It's quite easy to chop just holding it. But two, it can also be used to be put into a handle. So my grandparents are chopping down their chokecherry tree over here, and I have been told that it is made out of hardwood. So what we're going to do is one of the branches, either this one or this one, we're going to chop those down and make a suitable handle for the axe and try to get this in and make a primitive stone axe. So I'm very excited for this and looking forward to it.
The hand axe is the most primitive stone tool ever created, even predating Homo sapiens. The oldest evidence for hand axes are cuts on bones that are 2 million years old and considered to be done by Homo habilis. The oldest discovered hand axe is 1.6 million years old. It is one of the fastest stone tools to create and can be done with minimal resources. Or, if you're lucky like me, you can just find a stone that's perfect for the job. The oldest stone axe is from northern Australia, dated about 65,000 years old. All cultures used stone tools until metal was invented in Eurasia about 46,000 years ago. Even after iron tools became the dominant tools in Europe, parts of Africa, and Asia, the majority of cultures relied on stone tools to survive, including all cultures in the Americas before the colonial era. The style of axe I am planning to make is a very simple yet very robust style. There is a slit made in a large piece of wood, the axe head is simply jammed inside, and the handle is carved to improve usability. Here is a comparison for my primitive hand axe and an iron hatchet. The hand axe does a surprisingly effective job at chopping the hardwood. It can only be used in an up and down motion and has minimal leverage. The iron hatchet, with its much sharper blade and drastically improved ergonomics, is more effective than the hand axe, but requires substantially more resources and time to create. I don't like using power tools when I'm in the wild, as the other organisms are fighting for their lives, and it kind of feels like cheating. But this is not a wild tree, so too bad. The chainsaw obviously is extremely faster than carving or chiseling a hole through the hardwood, which would otherwise take way longer.
So, this is my start on the axe handle so far. I'm very happy with it. So what you see here is the beginnings of where the axe head is going to be resting inside. Something that's notable is that there's knots both above, like 1, 2, 3 knots above, and like again 3 knots below, so that way it is reinforced so it won't split up here. It's not shaped quite perfectly yet for it, but when the stone is inside, the smaller part's going to be inside there, so it'll kind of be hiding behind like that, and this bigger part of the axe of the blade is going to be facing out. I am also going to slim down the whole rest of the handles here, because this is obviously way too big and way too unwieldy. I'm going to slim this down, leave this mostly the same, and I'll be able to have a stone axe that chops something like that.